Alright, guys, I found out that the French exit from the European Union is actually going on, or is soon to go on. And this is the big deal. It's coming from Sputnik. This seems like it's pretty good info. And this is the French candidates were openly exiting back to because the Britain got out, and France is usually right in line to do what Britain does. Britain's historic vote to abandon the European Union sparked a renown called by French nationalist Marie Le Pen, a leading candidate for the country's presidency, for Paris to step away from what she deemed as an undemocratic and failed experiment. It is both. The candidate took the editorial pages of the Western press, blasting pro-EU establishment of France's Holland for fettering away the country's sovereignty and basically a cabal of bureaucrats in Brussels who can override any aspect of French law, including the Constitution. So basically, ladies and gentlemen, Holland, being Obama's little Muslim boy in France that everybody knows, is basically destroying the country due to um, bureaucrats in Brussels that are basically pushing away French law, including their constitution. And Le Pen's National Front Party is just one of the major populist right-wing forces across Europe, now clamoring to escape the European Union, citing sometimes xenophobic concerns about the influx of Syrian refugees and a lack of political self-determination as their rally cry against crumbling EU is there. Declared Madame Frexit, the candidate has made her rally call for the French liberation for the local focal point of her candidacy, promising to hold referendum on EU membership. So, Viva la France, Viva la Liberté, etc., etc., etc. Kind of happy France finally has part of a war they're going to try to win. This will happen within 6 months if she attains power in the next year's election, so don't hold your breath quite yet. The People's Spring is now inevitable, and I keep hearing that People's Spring, and I keep getting very concerned because I keep hearing that in the United States, I keep hearing it in Canada, I keep hearing it in a lot of places, and I'm kind of getting concerned that that is the undiagnosed term for basically world revolution yet to come. I've heard it being called several different things, but it's basically the words are there. Declared by Le Pen in New York Times editorial, the only question left to ask is whether Europe is already rid of itself, of its illusions, or if the return to reason will come with suffering. Now, here's the situation, folks. I won't even go any further. The idea is the European Union is a disaster because it's now marginalized by liberals who are basically pushing for everything open, and then you got the globalists who nobody's watching, nobody's stopping, who's destroying everything in their path. And that's no longer a good thing. So this idea that the European Union should have worked, it should have worked, you are correct. But when you get too many liberals and not enough meds and psych wards for the liberals, yeah, you have a big problem. Especially when they start getting into power and getting into groups and hiding things and doing things of that nature. And I think France is going to get out before the EU crumbles. I don't know if that lady is their hope, but Holland just destroyed it for no reason whatsoever. And I hope he hangs like Obama. I mean, not Obama, Saddam. I hope he hangs like Saddam. Obama, 2 years in prison. Let him go back to whatever hole he crawled out of. and let it be. That's just the way it is. Frexit is happening. It might be another year or two, but it's going to happen. Thanks.